Hello and welcome back to Infinifactory. Today we are going to work on a solar cell array. What is that? I don't know. Alright, so we get... Wow, alright. Oh, wow, this one. I don't like the look of this at all. Oh, man, This one is making me nervous. Okay, so we're gonna just completely eviscerate the center column. Oh, but we need to stand these up? Fuck you. Fuck you, man. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna eviscerate the centerpiece and the middle of each solar panel. We're going to push that into vertical columns, well, obviously welding all that together. Meanwhile, there's a piece dead in the fucking middle that has to be welded on. So we can't just have this be a slab. We've got to cut this into 5x1s, do all the welding, and then rejoin the dang thing. So this is going to suck. Move this out. Move this out. How fast are we getting these? That's pretty good. We're getting about 3 per one. That's actually pretty good. So a little bit of a problem is that we're getting an odd number. We need 27 and we can save 4 per each satellite. This could be a situation where I just decide to save only 3 per satellite. So we need, because of the way this is designed, we need 9 blocks of ore. Okay. So it's 1 cut, 2 cut, 3 cut, 4 cut, 5 cut. We actually need 10. Alright, so 4, 6, 8, 10 right here. Of course, we're going to do an old-fashioned sensor right there. But maybe the other way? I don't like how tight in I am right here. Not a fan of that. So cut it from the source and then cut each and every Okay, I'm curious. When this gets cut and lifted, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I only need 9. Okay, so that's not too bad. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted that to do. And now we need one there. And 2 over here. Boop. So that does that. And the question now is, how do we organize these? Do I want 3 9-by delays, or do I push it into one giant 27 delay? What do I want to do? I mean, it'd probably be easiest to just do separate delays. So I probably don't want to lift it. Maybe I do. Maybe I do want to lift it. Okay, so almost want to drop that one in. I bet I could. Because this one is going the furthest distance, I want it to go to the closest block. That's my thought here, anyway. Yeah, this is gonna have to come on out, I think. I like what we've got going on so far. It's just a matter of making it do exactly what I need it to in the end. You can turn there. That. I may make some small changes to alter the timing of this, but for the moment, this is pretty much what I'm hoping for. So it all gets pushed. Okay, well that didn't... You also need to add that and that. Wait, what the fuck? What did I do? Alright, yeah, this one... kind of forgot what I needed to do over here. Okay. Now we need so much. All right. Whoop. You fucking idiot. Those are the delay blocks, and you're building your pushers on top of them. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna need a little more space. Just a touch more space. Okay. That one works. And then I think we need to do the same thing over here. This needs a little more attention than the last one did, but it's alright. Okay, so that will turn to that. Like, yeah. That'll turn to that one. This. These will all turn to this one. And then these will all come out here. Like that. Okay. Now. Nope, that's the fucking delay, man. How do you keep making that mistake? Push blocks. Afraid of that. All right. Don't think you're doing anything. Plunk. Okay. Oh. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so much. I need to push these out one more. Son of a gun. Okay. All right. Overhead sensor. Overhead sensor. Overhead sensor. Finally. Oh. Oh. Alright, I don't think, like, I said this earlier, and I still think it's true. I don't really believe we need these lifters. Because these things are going to get there long before the next piece. Okay, maybe not, maybe not. Maybe not, because you can see the next piece, boop, is coming out. So it's not a matter of the next piece being done, it's a matter of the next piece getting here at all. So the lifter is still an option, maybe for these guys? I don't know exactly what I want to do here, but we will look at it and we will make decisions. Boop. Okay, drop or drop, everybody's in. So really, boop. Except for that, I think we did an alright job. Okay, they're all stacked. But they're stacked too high. So we either need to keep those blocks a little low somehow, which is, you know, not complicated. Do that, pretty much. Okay. Now, now what the hell do we do? I would have to shove it this way. I honestly, I think I need to remap this. As much as I don't want to. It feels like what needs to happen. Still a little bit unsure of what I'm going to do here, but... Does it need to be that? Let me try something. Okay. Oh, blasted up. Beautiful. These all drop. What? They're getting hovered. Even through the block, they're getting hovered. That's so silly. That's so silly. Can I move the hovers? Because it's until it gets lasered, they're still attached. So if I just move the hovers. Oh. Everything falls into place absolutely beautifully. Okay, so now got some work to do. I'm seeing more and more that this isn't going to work, but I'm still trying it, you know. I still want to see it work. Don't believe it will, but still want to try my dangdest to get it to. I guess one more, yeah. Make sure everything's getting together. Got 6 in there. Okay. 2. So like now the welders are in the way. Like that'll work, everything can get welded together, boom, you're good. But now the welders are in the way. So that thing I've been trying to not do this whole time needs to be done. It's just, there's not an option here. Yep, it needs to be repositioned. There's just no other way. So like the only way would be if I could somehow yeah, that's not happening. Well, let's do that. Okay. And then we know that you can just come down. And maybe glide on in. No. Let's do something like that. And then one of them hold up. I'm still thinking here. That's the belt for you. So there's that. This all needs to be out of here. Like I said, we're completely redoing this whole thing. So yeah, I think same idea here. Just like that. I don't know if it blows that high. Let's see that. Let's make sure that we're not wasting our time there. No, it does not blow that high. That's okay. We can still make this happen. I think. Just not quite like that. Let's put this here, and let's see about that. Okay. So, we can make that work like this, but we can't block certain spots because they need to fall down into place. So, that's not going to work. These two that we built can't be there. Man, oh man. This would be done already if it wasn't for the space. You know, we're at 46.5 minutes right now. We haven't done anything. Alright, let me do... Like, these spots cannot be blocked. Like this, alright? So, first one, second one get into place fine. The last one also looks like it gets there fine. I don't know how these two are getting there yet. I mean, it may just be a matter of... This one actually should be cool. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Let's run this. Just make sure those are all getting where we want them to go. Okay, so a lot of problems here. Come on, man. You know what I wanted. Just do what... Are you fucking with me? Are you really fucking with me right now? Just fucking come on out. Jesus Christ. They're all getting... He's blocked because of them coming. That's fine. And you're going to get there fine. Alright. Deactivate the sensor. Okay. Let's run it once more. I'm very curious about this timing here. That is a big fat maybe, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. That will happen. That will push the 9 that we need at the time we need them. But you're still going to have to add delay to give the slab time to get into position. Okay, we still need to figure out this 4th piece. How are we getting the 4th piece? It's going up, it's going over. I mean, honestly, I think we just need to raise it again. I don't see a lot more choice here. We just raise it again. Alright. Yes, that's going to do it. But we need to do massive delays for these. So, conduits hit me on the head. Like, you're going to come this way. We're completely redesigning this, obviously. Alright, let's look at this. Did we get... We didn't really check to... But yeah. Okay, reset it. Reset it. This one takes a little bit longer to get there. Okay, they're all full. That one's too full. By a good bit. Okay, I'm thinking we have enough to just delay it like that. I'm hoping. Okay, they're all full. Alright. Alright, that's good. Yep, forgot to check that. But we are alright there. We just need... Okay, first one's in place. Okay, so we actually put too much delay into these, which is good to know. Good to know. Now, man, oh man. Alright, so this is now in the way of that, because we have to be able to drop them in here. So maybe we just come out one. Like I said, we delayed it too much, so we don't need to quite take it out as far as we had. So now, yeah, we got a clear shot at that now. Okay, beautiful. Okay. So now, we got the ones from the other side coming over the top like that. And these, honestly, can probably just come straight in. Like, these don't need to be too special here, I don't think. Boom. Like so. Except that this spot, this spot, and this spot need to be clear. So let me come out around like that. That should, I mean, that it's not the most attractive solution, but I think that solves the problem. So the ones coming over from the other side are getting there. Like so. Whew, boy. Tell you one thing that's a bit of an issue. Maybe not a huge issue, but probably a huge issue. Once these are all welded together, the plan was always to push them out this way. But with this here, we can't do that. I think the most easy solution is to put blockers in front of them and change these to conveyor. The only one I would have to fix would be this last one. So let me see exactly what that one does and see if I can change the way that that functions. If that gets pushed away, that's cool. Like, I don't have a problem with that. If I could get it to move now, just go away now. Which I can. There's no reason. Get rid of those. And then just send this down the line like this. I don't see why that would be an issue. Everybody's moving down. It's not a big deal. And it's cool. Alright, awesome. So now we're going to exchange these. Come on, please. Press the right button. Exchange these for those. And then put blockers in there. Okay? And then what else do we want? We want another welder would be nice. Okay, put that there. And now they can't move anymore. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, wow, this keeps getting worse and worse. Okay. Because they're all these are coming down this line. They can't. Fuck you. Fuck you. What else fell? That thing. Look at the way these come down the line. There's no space for fucking welders. Press the goddamn right button. This is the first time in a very long time I've been really frustrated with a puzzle. Those all fall into place. It's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I like all of that. But there's no space to weld. So then we talk about, maybe we can push them and use overhead blocks to keep them all moving at the same pace, but you put a push block here, and now you can't push this one anymore. You push this one that way. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. This needs to be higher, though. So far, that's the only problem. Because this is going to come out here. It's going to be one, you know, it's going to be like 5 blocks high. So... I mean, you can probably swing around the backside. You are going to have to rise up. Okay. Probably way too much delay, but right now I'm not too worried about that. That's 1 and 2. Now all we need to do is get these ones to fall into these 3 holes. Thinking a double step is going to be needed here. Let's run it. Let's run it and see if we can get away without it. But I don't think we can. I think we need to go double step here. Okay, so you get up that high. No, that's actually high enough. Alright, interesting. So pop another one of these, and let's get some 999s up here. And some 555 right there. And then this is just going to be moving down the line. Okay. Turn it. 1 and turn it. Okay. Drop it. Drop it. And drop it. Alright, we are very close. Hour 24 right now. Honestly thought it was a lot longer than that. Okay, those are all in place. Dropping, dropping. And boom, right there it hit. So this is the moment where we need to shove it. So where? We can probably wait till there. This is a piece that gets eviscerated. So we can go block. Come on. I can't get in there. Overhead. And then conduit, conduit. And I think we can come this way without getting in the way. Obviously not super confident about that. Okay, there's one. And then I think here we just need to arch it up like so. This one doesn't even need to be there. Okay, and now We roll these bad boys. I don't want it dropping down like that though, so put this here. We're gonna have to redo that section a little bit, but it's okay. It's alright, we can maybe just do it like that? Perhaps? So they're all going to come out and rest there. And then welders are going to sit down here. And that's where our problem sits right now. I mean, it's not a huge problem. I think we're probably just going to do a double step with the lifter. So we'll run that like that. That gets lifted up. God damn it. Keep pressing the wrong button. This has plagued me all day. Okay, they come out, you get lifted, and that's your height. And that's fine. That's a fine height. Okay, let's put overhead here, and then a couple 9s right here. Okay, I see that a welder just fell. I'm fine with that for now. I just want to make sure this is working. Okay, you're being a little crazy, but you're getting there. You're getting to your spot. Why did the... Wait, what? Where did the... Okay. Let's fix the welder, first off. Where did that other piece go? Did it get caught? It must have gotten caught. Yes. Okay. So, remove that and put that there. I don't think that's going to cause any problem. And boom. Those pieces are in place. Those pieces are all in place. These pieces come out. They get welded together. I don't want to get too excited, but I think if I just add an overhead here, and a push block there, we're going to pretty much have this done. Of course, it goes the wrong direction. I think we might have it. Ladies and gentlemen, after an hour and a half, A lot of failure here. Think we might finally have it. No, the push luck. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. We can fix that. Push block needs to be there. And the overhead here needs to be here, I think. I think that'll do it. Okay. Drop, get in there. They're released. There we go. Yes! Work again. Just give me 2. What the hell happened here? This one in the middle got jammed for some reason. Okay, that's good. Released. Okay. They're getting there too soon. The solar panels are getting there too soon. I think all I need to do to fix this I'm not sure. I didn't even really diagnose the problem with the studiousness that I should have, but I believe if I send that out like that, and then anything, if we get too many here, just eviscerate the extra blocks. Because I feel like what happened was we got more than 9 here before they were released, and the extra block went out onto the lifter and came on its way. And I think that's what caused the problem. So if a 10th block gets here, the first block gets destroyed. That way there's always 9 on the thing. It should be fine. That should fix the problem. Let's make sure it runs 3... Whoa. Connect that so it doesn't get blown up. Okay, let's make sure it goes through 3 cycles correctly before we do the talk through. What the fuck? Did I accidentally turn a That? That doesn't look like it should have been turned, so I think I accidentally pressed the wrong button there and turned a bit of belt. Let's see. Nope. Well, nope. All sorts of fuck. What the shit did I do? Okay, let me see. Okay, so everything's getting sent along its happy way. Those guys are getting dropped right where I want them to drop. This fucking conduits all up in my business. You're dropping where you need to drop. You're dropping where you need to drop. Okay. There's a small issue over here. Something about the way I changed this. Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. Turn that like this. Turn that like that. 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 You come up, go on yours. You come up, go on yours. You come up and go on yours. Whew, boy. Alright, worked once. Worked twice. Worked 3 times. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. We're gonna have to do a talk through. It's gonna take a little while. Alright. Oh man. This one was rough, man. Whew. There was some point in there, I think it was about half an hour ago at this point, where there's like 3 minutes of silence in the video. I left. Frankly, I walked out of the room and just took a walk. I'm not even going to edit that out of there. Just going to leave it in there. Just a few minutes of silence. It was right after I shouted. I mean, obviously at this point you've watched through it, but yeah, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And then I just left. Just left the room. But we have it now, and I am smiling like a moron. Oh, man. Alright. So, first part, this is so congested. Man. Slag comes out. When it hits the sensor, something happens, but it doesn't matter for now, so don't worry about it. But when it hits this sensor, which takes a little while, boom, triggers some lasers, which cuts itself into 5 5x1 pieces. The front piece immediately leaves. All the other pieces get lifted. The second piece has a lot of lifters and an overhead belt, so it can just go out over the top of the lift of the shovers, the pushers, and it can also leave over to here. The other 3 go a bit higher. That one even gets second lifted, and they just run down the line to wait at the welders. These ones over here, you've missed it, but it's not that big a deal. They come out and they hit lifters as well. This one even getting a double lift, which it may or may not have needed. Probably didn't need a double lift, but it's alright. And then they follow the line after the lifting to drop in here and wait at this welder. So you've got those 3 waiting at those welders, these 2 waiting at this welder. Meanwhile, these satellites come out and just hit a big ol' eviscerator system, boom, and get separated into 3 separate lines. 1 for each of the 3 that are waiting at those welders. At some point, and I've actually forgotten now, oh, is that right? Yeah, it's when the next bit of slab gets cut that those get pushed out. That's actually very... Oh no, that's the first bit. Okay. So when the first bit gets cut by the laser, it's also releasing the satellite blocks, which I actually didn't realize. I forgot that I did that. But yeah, that same sensor that cuts that shit and pushes them, also conduit runs the whole way from that up to here, to these 27 pushers, and just shoves the satellite bit off. And they all go into different places. Like these 3 go to this line, those 3 go to this line, there's 3 over there going around that way. They all, in groups of 3, they all go to their own lines. So we got 9 different lines carrying 3 satellite units apiece. These ones going out around. They hit some lifters here. These ones under here hit some lifters. And they just get directed to that welding system where the 3 are waiting, and they just drop in. 1, 2, 3. 3 more coming in there. They just get lifted and they get welded to each other and to those 3 pieces of slag that are just sitting here waiting. And then I also have, because I didn't know when to put this, because they're falling in, so I couldn't really put a sensor based on the satellite pieces, so I just put another sensor based on this bit of slag, that once it gets out to this distance, it triggers a sensor which releases these blocking units. And once those are released, you can see, you can not really see it actually because it's so congested, but these bits of slags are actually waiting on conveyors. So once those blockers get released, they can leave, and they've got all the bits of satellite already welded to them, and they just come down the line to the secondary welder. Everything gets welded together with the gap pieces, and there is an overhead sensor that once this unit gets in place, push out on that unit, and that just sends it straight to the output. The only part here, these come a bit fast, and they're based on the slag, and they don't quite come at the same rate. So if this happens to come too fast and we get this 10th piece, it shoves the first piece off into the eviscerator. That's the last correction we made. And then there they get pushed. So we were having an extra piece shoving off and hitting. I had a lifter here instead of here. It was getting shoved off, lifted up, and then it would go on its way. We now have it getting shoved off into a eviscerator. So if we get too many satellite pieces, we just destroy the extras. And that keeps her flowing. Very congested, very tight. Overall, you know, not a more complicated design than I've done in the past. Like, it's still just a matter of delays and pushes and moving them into welding stations. Like, it's things that you've seen me do 1,000 times. The problem here was the lack of space down in this area where the slag's coming out. There's not enough space in there. And the fact that we needed the 5 bits of slag to go somewhere, and then 9 different solar panels going somewhere. So we needed 14 different lines all converging on one point. It made it a lot more difficult than previous designs, while not really being a more complex design. This was really about space management. It wasn't really problem solving so much as space management. And you can see a great example of this space management. Look at how I have the conduit arcing over this. Because otherwise, I can't get to this. I cannot get through here because it would block. So I have the conduit going up over so they can fit out. And there's plenty of examples of that, I think. Like you can see here where the solar panels are just getting through. They're barely fitting through there. This is one line of solar panels while these 3 are coming up next to it. There's a lot of just jam-packed engineering here. And that was the big puzzle on this, making it all fit. But we did do it. One more. Slides out. Whoop, and done. Cycle score is okay. Footprint and block are embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. How could I have done that differently? I would say instead of having 3 9 shovers for the satellites, just have one giant 27 shover. That probably cleans up some space, but not a lot. Like, it's not going to make a massive difference. This block score here, this is so high, and footprint so high. Like, I could bring these down for sure, but I don't know where we're getting to this. That's incredible. But finally, we are finished with this. I am absolutely exhausted. We're going to conclude the mission, and then we're going to Atropos for 7 more, I think. No, 8. No, 7. Yeah, it's 7. Just can't count. So 7 more over there. Mission conclusion here. We are almost there. But I definitely need a break after that one. So I hope you all will join me for the conclusion of the Production Zone 1 mission, and then into the Atropos station. Until then, let me steal Gemmoth's catchphrase one more time. Take care.